Have a job you need done? Get yourself a digital jack of all trades.
I haven't even picked a name for this joint, and I'm already getting calls.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 video game mercenaries.
We'll take the job. Andros won't be getting his way this time.
For this list, we're taking a look at video game characters whose only loyalty is cash.
If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
They fight for whichever side is paying the most, though it doesn't always mean they're completely devoid of moral integrity. At the end of the day, though, they're just looking to get paid.
I want you to destroy their laundry vans and mangle any triad gimp that gets in your way.
Number 10, Yojimbo, Final Fantasy X.
I am the Blade of Vengeance. They dare only whisper my name, Yojimbo.
Most Aeons in Final Fantasy X obey without question. However, there is one that operates a little differently. After visiting the Cavern of Stolen Faith, you have a chance to recruit the legendary sword for hire Yojimbo. This is where Yojimbo's mercenary status really comes into play. His attacks differ based on how much you pay him once he's summoned. Give him a nickel and he'll make his dog Daigoro attack. But if you empty your pockets, he'll brandish his katana and lay down the hurt. If you give a certain amount, you may be lucky enough to see his one-hit kill move, Zanmato. Number 9, RJ MacCready, Fallout series.
Tell you what, price is 250 caps, up front.
The first time you meet this ruthless soldier, he's a prepubescent boy. MacCready is the self-elected mayor of Little Lamplight in Fallout 3. Fast forward to Fallout 4, and MacCready has grown into those big boy boots.
There you go. That wasn't too hard to admit, was it? I'm completely self-taught, you know.
An ex-member of the Gunners, he now works as a solitary merc with a deadly shot. He can be hired as a companion and makes for a capable ally on the battlefield.
Head over to the Mass Pike interchange and we'll take them down. If you don't, I'm not going to hold it against you.
Even though he's older, he keeps the confident, sometimes cocky attitude from his boyhood. You gotta commend the guy's knack for survival, though.
Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
Number 8, Strider Hiryu, Strider series. Only the late 80s could birth something as cool as a futuristic ninja warrior who fights with a plasma blade. Based on a manga, it chronicles the story of high-class fighters for hire called Striders. Strider Hiryu made his video game debut in the arcades and then quickly found his way to home consoles. This horizontal slashing soldier uses his speed and acrobatic prowess to topple foes and gain the upper hand. He also has a variety of mechanical supports to aid him on his missions, which include hawks and panthers. If you want to see Strider nowadays and that new reboot isn't your thing, you can always throw down with him in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Strider Hiryu, ready for battle.
Number 7, Mattias Nilsson, Mercenary series. The ponytailed beard and mohawk should tell you right away that our next pick isn't quite your average professional hired gun. But Nilsson has fought in too many conflicts to care what people think anyway.
Sorry, the job is not for you. The job is you.
This ex-Swedish Navy officer is resourceful, fit, and has an affinity for blowing things to smithereens. Reckless is often seen as a negative trait, but in the mercenaries world, it might just put you ahead of the competition, preferably in one piece. People probably hire him secretly hoping that he'll complete his mission and blow himself up in the process. But too bad for them, as he doesn't seem to be going belly up anytime soon. Number 6, Dash Rendar, Star Wars Shadows of the Empire.
Tell the princess I've got that shipment of assault blasters she's been waiting for.
Copy, Outrider. We've been expecting it. You are clear to land at Base 3.
Because of the nature of their careers, mercenaries need to keep themselves flexible. Dash Rendar is the embodiment of that word.
I told you Princess Leia hired the right guy, Lebo.
Self-proclaimed rival to Han Solo, Dash gets involved in a crime lord's plot to kill Luke Skywalker, which takes him between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. With his robot companion Lebo, Dash takes on hitmen, asteroids, wampas, and even duels an AT-ST with nothing but his trusty pistol. He gets to pilot all sorts of vehicles along the way, including a speeder bike, a snow speeder, tow cable and all, plus his signature ship, the Outrider, which is totally not like the Millennium Falcon at all.
Well, as much fun as that was, I don't see us joining the ranks of that crazy rebellion. Too dangerous and too much money to be made elsewhere, my friend.
Number 5, Mona Sachs, Max Payne series.
I'm the professional. I'd blow you away without batting an eye.
Sure, and you can check out my credentials splattered all over this joint.
Letting your guard down around this femme fatale would be a bad idea. Mona Sachs proves that women should not be taken lightly in battle just because of their sex. She's a contract killer who crosses paths with Max Payne on his journey, even saving his life occasionally.
Mona?
Max, we gotta stop meeting like this.
Though her motives aren't always clear, Mona's soft voice lulls her enemies into a false sense of security before their demise. Watch out, because Mona won't just aim for your heart, she'll shoot you there too. Number 4, Dante, Devil May Cry series. Being the head of your own paranormal investigation business is kind of a big deal. Dante's work consists of hunting down demons and other supernatural forces. But being the son of a powerful demon definitely gives Dante some unique abilities to aid him in the fray. He can use his weapons with his demonic energy to give them a boost. Swords and guns give Dante a good mix of ranged and close combat options. He may be a bit showy, but his skills definitely back up his words. Number 3, Fox McCloud, Star Fox series.
My father passed away 5 years ago. To carry on his legacy, I brought his team out of retirement. Star Fox.
The life of a hired gun doesn't have to be lonely. As the head of the Star Fox team, Fox leads his band of anthropomorphic pilots against the likes of Andross's army, a dino dictator, and some really creepy bugs. Fox is an ace pilot, and with his signature R-Wing, he's able to obliterate waves of enemy ships and take down entire enemy fleets. Just so you know though, Fox charges by the kill, so make sure you got some deep pockets before you hire his team.
This is one steep bill, but it's worth it.
Number 2, Claude, Grand Theft Auto 3.
So steal his car and take it to 8 Ball's bomb shop up in Harwood. You know 8 Ball, right?
After being betrayed by his girlfriend during a bank heist, Claude escapes from prison and then makes his way up the criminal ladder by working for prominent gangs around Liberty City.
Keep your hands on the wheel. If you don't mess this up, maybe there'll be more work for you.
Claude is obedient and usually carries out whatever task he's given. Killing really isn't a problem for Claude. His, well, almost emotionless grin is actually kind of creepy. Regardless, he gets things done and doesn't go unnoticed. All of the wealthy families in Liberty City want this one-man army on their side.
If we make an open attack on them, they'll wipe the floor with us.
Before we hire our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
My name's Carlos, Corporal of Umbrella's Biohazard Countermeasure Force.
Good thing I brought a little extra.
Extra blood? You'll need it.
Round 1, fight.
Number 1, Big Boss, Metal Gear series. War can leave you scarred both mentally and physically, leaving you questioning where your loyalties lie and whom your real enemies are. Nobody knows this better than Big Boss.
She was a true patriot.
Following the events of Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake left Fox Unit to form the Militaires Sans Frontières, or Soldiers Without Borders, where Snake would vow to provide an army to those in need.
We can't afford to pay much, it's true. But we can offer you this, a forward operating base.
Though, through a series of complicated events, that faction would eventually become rebranded as the Diamond Dogs. But their goal would remain the same, even if Big Boss wasn't exactly the same man that he once was after awakening from that coma.
What should I do?
Boss, tell me.
Do you agree with our list?
I do.
Who is your favorite video game mercenary? For more informative top 10s published every single day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
All right! And no yelling!